One of the most common types of the feature story is the personality profile. Good profiles reveal the subject's feelings, attitudes, habits, and mannerisms. To research and write a successful profile, you'll first need the support of your subject. Unless you're writing a feature obituary, you'll need to interview your subject, and likely your subject's friends, family, and coworkers. Get them on board first. Interview and observe. You'll need at least one intense interview session of an hour or longer, and maybe more. Collect quotes and anecdotes, along with detailed descriptions of how your subject looks, talks, dresses, acts, and interacts with others. Then find your focus. You chose this person as the subject for a personality profile. But what is it exactly that you want to focus on? What's the most interesting angle? Follow up with interviews and research. The fewer sources you have, the more your profile risks being inaccurate or just plain old dull. And finally, structure your story. Organize an outline so you know how the story will flow and how best to open and close your story. Not all feature stories will look the same and follow the same structure, but here's a good sample of what your feature story might look like. Start with an anecdotal lead, an engaging, revealing small story to help lure readers in. Give us a glimpse of your subject. Then comes the nut graph. Who is this person? And why does the person matter now? Why should anyone care to read on? You should always be able to answer that, or else they won't. Then you want to set a scene. Observe your subject in action using dialogue, details, and descriptions. Then you might want to slip in some chronology, a recap of the subject's past activities. We're not done yet. Set another scene of the subject in action. What lies ahead? What's next for our subject? Share plans, dreams, goals, and obstacles. And then end with a closing quote. Maybe something that ties back to the anecdotal lead. Harrower offers 3 tips to help paint a better portrait. And painting a portrait is a good analogy to writing a personality profile. First, you need to capture details. Imagine if you were asked to paint a real portrait of someone. You wouldn't just snap some photographs and work from those. You would want the person to sit with you as you painted, so you could make sure the hair color and the eye shape were just right. Likewise, the more details you capture about a person, the better your written portrait will be. Then you want to recreate scenes. Share slices of life moments you observe, or recapture moments from a person's past. This is taking the person you are painting out of a basic portrait background and putting the person in his work shed, or inner garden, or them at the office. Suddenly that otherwise lifeless portrait has a lot more context. And finally, add quotes and dialogue. Either record dialogue as you hear it, or recreate it from the anecdotes your subject shares with you.